Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update number 225 for Monday, 1st of June 2026. We're back after a few weeks away. I was up in the Highlands of Scotland, driving around there, and of course, then we had the Whitsun holiday here. I hope you are all well. I hope you've enjoyed a good couple of weeks. I hope you're ready for the start of a new month and what undoubtedly will be another interesting week and an interesting month and an interesting quarter in an interesting year. Um, if you're joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can share with you over the next 25 to 30 minutes, looking at strength and weakness within FX indices and commodities markets, taking a look at a few charts of interest that you might want to add to your watch list, and then having a look at live markets. It is not a signal service, it's not trade recommendations, it is just me sharing with you what I'm looking at the moment, which might be of relevance or of interest to yourselves. As always, you are very welcome here, but just remember that you are always responsible for your own trading decisions. And if you want a little bit more deeper help and support in your own trading, you can join the VTP Trader Accountability Group, which is all about building discipline, accountability, and consistency in your trading business. You can use that QR code there, okay, or as the bit.ly code there, or just ping me if you've got any questions about joining us for that. Okay, so here we go. We've got some charts of interest here. I don't consider myself a equity specialist. Okay, I'm just a trader, just an analyst looking at charts. Okay, and looking to sort of surf and ride the best waves and look at ones that are on my watch list. Okay, for various reasons. We're starting this week with Google. Okay, Alphabet. All right. So listen, this is the weekly chart: blue 20 period moving average, red 50, green 200. We're drawing in the kind of big relative numbers as well. Listen, that's been some great trend, hasn't it? Listen, that has been for some fantastic weekly trend. You hear me say it all the time for those of you at the start of your journey. Okay, when markets never trend as much as we would like. So when they do, when they're in strong trends, you don't want to fight them. You want to look for a way to surf them. Not unsurprisingly, Google, it is basically AI remains the dominant theme, and they're looking at in terms of Google, certainly with kind of that sort of integration of Gemini across all of those kind of domains and ecosystems that they have. Google Cloud still remains a major growth driver, okay, because there's enterprise demand for AI infrastructure and services. Not really a shocker there. The thing that kind of maybe you might be wanting to keep an eye on is the sort of both US and European regulators. They are continuing to scrutinize Google's market dominance, right? And so there's always that headline risk. So listen, anything to do with AI announcements and cloud growth, that remains bullish drivers, all right? But anything on the antitrust side is likely to take the edge off it. And looking at it pure price, it had a fantastic run, but there, the week before last, we printed. There's a bit of a price action combination there, a little bit of a broadening formation, but that is it's a bearish engulfing candle. It's a bearish, I'd call it a bearish rejection candle. I'd also call it a bearish key reversal candle because we pushed to new highs, but rolled over and closed beneath the low of the previous week's candle. And we can see last week we followed through. And I'll be intrigued to see whether we sort of drift our way lower back towards these kind of levels of resistance around about support around about 340. Is that what we're likely to see in terms of just a price move down towards that kind of 340 level? That's what I'll be working at there with Google.